In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the Social Security lump sum payout check and who may get it, how much it could possibly be, as well as how do you become eligible. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get into it and discuss what's going on. First off, thank you so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons down below. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, do you know someone that may benefit from this video or any of the other thousands of videos I have here on the channel? If so, will you please make sure to share this video with them? Again, with that share button down below. Thank you. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it and talk about the Social Security lump sum payout check, as it is a real thing, and this is offered to some beneficiaries in some instances, which is exactly what I want to discuss here in the video, because not everybody gets this offering, but the people that do are probably pretty happy, because it is usually thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars, and they didn't really know that this was an option. So I want to bring that to your attention. Now, this is, again, not everybody will be able to get this thing, okay? So I want to make that very clear. However, let me point out really fast here as well. This is just for those people that receive or going to receive Social Security retirement benefits, okay? So for those of you that receive SSDI or SSI or any of these other benefits out there, you actually have your own type of lump sum payment, which I can certainly discuss in a separate video, because yes, all of these benefits to some degree may have a lump sum payment element to them. But in this video right here, I'm only focusing on retirement benefits. Now here's the thing. I want to point that out really fast at the beginning of the video, because all of these benefits are very different. You've heard me say this before in other videos. SSDI and SSI and survivors and spousal and retirement, they're all very, very different. Even though it sounds like, oh, they're just the same thing. No, they're not. They're very, very, very different. The rules, the eligibility, the dollar amounts, all the parameters about them, they're all so different. So anyway, this video is just about retirement, okay? So I can come back in this video and talk about the payment, the lump sum payments for SSDI and SSI and things like that. But we're just focusing on retirement here in this video, okay? So I want to point that out really fast. All right, so let's talk about the details of this. So yes, you can get a lump sum payment. However, there's some different stipulations behind this, and I got to share exactly what all these are, because this would actually determine who may be eligible for this, okay? So a lot of it pertains to your full retirement age. Now, you probably know what your full retirement age is. It's based on the year in which you were born. Basically, anybody born in 1954 has a full retirement age of 66. You add 2 months for every year you were born after 1954 to your full retirement age, all the way out until 1960, which is the year or the age of 67. And then that's what it is right now, as it caps out at that. And then they may be changing that at some point in the future, okay? But that's what it is. So it's somewhere between the ages of 66 and 67. But okay, that's what it comes down to. Now next, we need to determine if you have filed for your benefit or not. If you have not filed for your benefit, well, you may be in luck. If you already filed for your benefit and you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, then unfortunately this again does not apply. Reason being is because you're already getting your benefits. It's kind of a one-time thing when somebody goes to file for their benefit, okay? So that's just breaking it down further. Now, we need to look at the situation of this is, are you at your full retirement age or are you beyond your full retirement age as a Social Security retirement future beneficiary? Now, here's the thing. The lump sum payment comes in to those people that may have waited beyond their full retirement age to file for their benefits. So, for example, okay, I'm just going to give you some examples here, okay? Everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different, but just hear me out with these examples. So, let's just say that in theory, your full retirement age is the age of 67, and now you are currently 67 and 6 months old, okay? So you have delayed on filing for your Social Security benefit 6 months after your full retirement age of the age of 67, okay? So you're waiting. You decided, I'm going to wait a little while. I decided that I don't want to, file for my benefit quite yet, okay? And that's totally fine. You can wait, or you can file as early as the age of 62, or you can wait until the age of 70, whatever you see fit for you and your situation. Doesn't really matter. But you've waited in this example here 6 months after your full retirement age. Now, in this situation here, this is the type of person that would be eligible for a potential lump sum payment from the Social Security Administration. So here's what they do. They basically, because you have waited that 6 month period of time, your benefits are now increased by 0.667% for every 1 month that you have waited beyond your full retirement age. So they continue to accrue by by 2/3 of 1%. every month that you wait after that. Okay, so you get a raise to your monthly benefit of 0.667% for every 1 month that you wait after your full retirement age. So in this case, you would have accumulated a 4% raise to your monthly benefit over that 6-month period of time that you've waited to file for your benefit, okay? So not a bad little raise that you're accumulating there. 4% over a 6-month period of time, or 8% for the entire year is how much you accumulate during that amount of time. Again, not a bad raise, right? But here's what they may offer. When you go and you want to file for your benefit, they may say, hey, we see that you have waited 6 months after your full retirement age. You have accumulated a nice 4% raise on that. However, we're willing to offer you a lump sum payment for the 6 months of back pay that you have foregone. In other words, the 6 months of time that you could have filed for your benefit at your full retirement age, we're willing to pay you that in a lump sum payment up to 6 months worth of benefit is how much they can pay out. 6 months, they don't pay more than that, but they can pay out up to 6 months worth. And they could say, hey, we can offer you 6 months worth of payments here as a one-time lump sum payment. But you got to understand this as well. In exchange for that, you would not get that 4% increase to your benefits that you have accumulated waiting that 6 month period of time. Does that kind of make sense? So let's just say that your benefit is an even $1,000, just again, for easy math purposes here, okay? Let's just say that your benefit is $1,000. You've waited 6 full months, so that'd be $6,000 worth of benefits that you have basically waited on, or you have foregone by waiting, okay? So they, in this case, could say, we will retroactively give you a lump sum payment of $6,000 to make up for the 6 months that you have waited on filing for your benefit. You want to take $6,000 today? Not sure about you, but that seems pretty appealing, right? I think anybody feels that way. Hey, wait, $6,000 for waiting? Gee, I don't know. That's a hard decision to think about, right? But again, you could take it. You do not need to take this, by the way. It is an option. You can take it, or you can say, no, I'm good. I really don't want to take it, and I want my 4% raise. And that's totally fine too. You can do that. Or you can continue to wait longer and accumulate an even bigger raise to your monthly benefit when you actually do go to file. But they can pay up to a 6-month lump sum payment in this event, in this example that I'm giving here, okay? Now, let's just say that your benefit is $2,000 and you've waited 6 months. That'd be $12,000. They could say, hey, we're willing to give you a $12,000 lump sum payment right now today, or, shortly thereafter, in exchange for basically, essentially filing your benefit at your full retirement age, but yet you forfeit any raise that you've accumulated up to that time because of the waiting on your benefit, right? So there's the delayed retirement credit, okay? That's basically what this is, okay? So it's the 0.667%, or 2/3 of 1% for every 1 month that you wait after your full retirement age to get your benefits, and that's where this lump sum payment comes in. Now, it could be 1 month, it could be 2 months, it could be 4 months, it could be 5 months. It does not necessarily need to be 6 months. That's just the example that I'm giving here, and they'll pay out up to 6 months, but they will not pay out more than 6 months. Or maybe you're in a situation where you're just thinking, hey, I don't want a lump sum payment. I don't need a lump sum payment right now. I want to continue to accumulate a larger benefit. That's fine. You can certainly do that as well. You can wait all the way until the age of 70 if you want to file for your benefit, and you'll continue to get that 2/3 of 1% raise to your monthly benefit every single month, basically for that entire time. So 8% per year is what you could get. 8% for the first year, 8% for the next year, 8% for the third year. I mean, you could be sitting on a 24% raise to your monthly benefit if you waited until the age of 70, if your full retirement age is the age of 67. You see that? That's a huge increase to benefits, and you could easily do that if you wanted to. There's a very, very small percentage of people that actually do that. But there's a small percentage. There's about 10% of the people out there that actually do that. They wait until 70. You definitely don't need to. You can if you want to, but it is an option, and this is how they offer the lump sum payment, okay? So does that help answer the situation here that goes on? And again, it's a very small select group of people that would actually be offered this. Again, it's Social Security retirement beneficiaries. It's for those people that have not filed yet, and it is those people that have waited till beyond their full retirement age. They'd be potentially offered this lump sum payment. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, so it's a very small group of people. The bulk of people file for the benefit before their full retirement age, and about 24% of people or so, give or take a little bit, file for the benefit at their full retirement age, and only about 10% of people wait until the age of 70 to file for the benefit. Everybody else files before their full retirement age, according to the statistics. Okay, so again, you can see it's a very small percentage of people, but it is an option. It's a thing that's out there, and it is something that actually does happen. So I hope this helps. Again, as always, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Subscribe down below, totally free to do so. Share the video with your friends on social media. Check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now, pop on up your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Thank you. I really appreciate your support. I hope this helps you. And enjoy. I'll catch you again later.